Didn't see you there. Welcome back to the channel. This is Jeremy with Bob's Exotic Reptiles, and we have another clutch to pull today, and I think it's clutch 7. Could be 8. I don't know. I lost count. I gotta go in the house and look at the incubator and see what my markings on there. It's either 7 or 8. This is a yellow belly lesser female, first time mom, and she was bred to my banana puzzle, which he's been doing a lot of work if you watched my other videos. We always like to play a little guessing game on how many eggs. You can't even see any. Oh, there they are. I'm guessing 5. A friend of mine, Mike Smith, he guessed 5 from a picture that I sent him. And camera girl, what is your guess?
I'll stick with 5.
You're going to stick with 5, wifey?
That was my guess.
Everybody's going with 5. So that's, anybody else want to play your own little game and take your own little guesses? I'll never know unless you message me. She wasn't actually due to lay her eggs for at least another 2 more days, but we had a really bad storm. Actually, it was a hurricane warning and everything. Or tornado warning, not hurricane warning. We don't want any of those, even though they're going to be coming. We're in Florida, but... So what do we have? Looks
I changed it to 6.
No, one... Actually, the one's bad.
So we were...
One's not viable. Yeah, I could tell just by looking at it. But yeah, you can see how concave she is.
She's actually pretty calm.
Yeah, she's done. She's empty. Yeah, she is very calm. But yeah, this is actually, I didn't get this from Freedom Breeder, but the person that I got her from got it from Freedom Breeder. But it's a lesser yellow belly. So.
That's our first slug of the season, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I was just saying that. I wouldn't consider, I don't know, yeah, I guess it's... it's...
I know, I just gotta...
You want to eat it?
No.
That'll make for some good content.
I do not want to eat that.
Alright, let's go ahead and, do you have a marker or a pen or something?
Let me get one.
Let's go ahead and just check these real quick.
Get this pen.
I don't think this is viable neither. Oh no, it's good.
Oh, good. Right there's the...
Yeah, go ahead and mark it. Alright, so we all guessed 5, but technically there's 6, even though one was bad, so we all lost. It has to be exact number, slugs included.
But we all kind of won. Take the slug away.
Camera girl
you have to take that one to court. I do have my other clutch that there was 9 babies that hatched. 8 of them have shed. That was the it was a pastel lesser yellow belly genetic stripe female that I bred to a puzzle banana male. I'm going to show those off. It'll probably be in the same video, just not right yet, because I got one more that's waiting to shed still. So we'll be back in that quick. We have another clutch, I think. I checked on her this morning, and it looked like she was coiled up. Now this girl, last year she gave us 8 eggs. 2 of them were viable. The rest were all slugs. I put a different male with her this year. I don't know if it was the male or her. And the other thing that's really weird about this is that she had what I thought was an ovulation, but it looked very small. And I kind of washed that out because she ended up locking up again on 5/11. What's today's date?
The 20th.
Today is the 20th. Okay, so the thing that's weird is I thought she had ovulated and it was really small, but I ended up throwing a male back in with her on 5/11. Today is the 20th, and she ended up locking. And as far as I know, if they have already ovulated, they won't lock again. And the other thing that's really weird is she had a shed on the 9th. Which is what, 11 days from now?
Yeah, 11 days ago.
So it's I don't know, this snake is just really throwing me off. I'm just hoping if she does have eggs that at least some of them are good, but we'll check it out. She is definitely coiled up, but it doesn't look like a very large coil.
No, I'm gonna guess maybe 4.
Yeah, we usually try to guess. This one here, I'm gonna go with 5. She's tightly coiled. I don't know if there's anything gonna be good, but we'll see. We're gonna find out together.
Our fingers. Oh, I see
slugs.
A lot of slugs.
Oh, and she's gripping tight on this. Yeah, she pretty much did a total slug out.
Well, there's one. Maybe.
No, that doesn't look very good. And she didn't get very big neither. And that's why I kind of, when I thought I saw an ovulation, and then she didn't have like the protruding, she didn't have the protruding spine that the snakes would normally have when they're gravid. I'm trying to see, she's still coiled up in my
It's
hand.
just weird because they were different males.
Yeah,
From
I don't think it
last
was
year
the
and
male.
this year,
I'm gonna
so-
try her again next year, and this is the second time she's ever been bred. I did get her from somebody else in the collection, but she wasn't even an adult. She was like a sub-adult, so I don't think she was ever bred before. But she seems to be empty. So, go put her in the wash. But yeah, as you can see,
I don't know, maybe 1.
yeah, these none of these are good. It's just very strange that she shed 11 days ago,
And then
which I would think would be the pre-shed. Nothing has changed in the environment, and like I said, last season she ended up with 2 good eggs and 5 slugs. I'm looking for the flashlight. I'm just curious. I know these are no good, no veins.
I can't. Oh, that
Actually,
looks
that's got.
some veins. Right there's an embryo.
I'm gonna turn the lights off. Bear with me, guys.
It may not hatch all the way.
Yeah, it's just a weird vein, though. I don't think that's. It's not. It's just a blob right here. And there's a little light veins on the side. I'll go ahead and I'll throw it in the incubator. Obviously.
Well, that's got veins.
Yeah, it's got veins too in an
And right
embryo.
there's an embryo.
But look at that's one crazy window
Maybe
there.
like a boob egg kind of.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in the incubator. Obviously, this is that's a dud.
boob
Even
egg.
though, look at that. It's even got what looks like it tried to be a good one. There's actually a little embryo in that too, but I doubt that's going to be anything. You know, I might go ahead and throw that in there too, but I highly doubt this is going to be anything. That's like half egg, half slug.
Blinding everybody with the light.
I'm sorry, guys. Obviously, that's gone. That's gone. That's gone. I'm gonna try to do these 3 just to see, but I have a feeling because of the way the egg looks here, even though there's
An embryo.
a bit of an embryo. Can you get that on?
Yeah, I don't know if it's hard to see. You can't really see it on here.
Yeah. This one has a little bit of one, but you know, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I don't think they're gonna be any good. But yeah, that girl just that was just very strange how everything went down on that. Like, here's one that we have. I'm expecting her. Now see, she's not a very big girl, but you could see the spine protruding out. That's the eggs pushing up on the spine. Actually, this is not the one I was thinking. The one that she's gravid, she's got
down
eggs.
there. She's down there.
But the one that I'm expecting next is this girl over here. And you can see well, you can actually see the spine more in the other one, but this one has a little bit of a spine. I don't know if the camera's picking it up.
Kind of.
And she's due to lay, I believe, in what, another week, 10 days or something like that?
8 days.
8 days? Yeah, so hopefully that one ends up being good. That one I just don't know about. But I'll keep you updated on that, just to see what happens with it. Alright, welcome back to Bod's Exotic Reptiles. As I was explaining, it was actually a couple days ago. For you guys, it's probably going to seem like a couple seconds. But this girl here, this Pastel Spark Orange Ghost, she pretty much slugged out. I thought maybe go ahead and incubate those 3 eggs, which I already knew they were going to be bad. But I did see a little bit of very fainted, really dark red veins at one of the eggs, and I just figured I'd throw them in there anyway. 2 days later, they stunk bad, so they were bad. And last year, she gave me 2 eggs that were good, and I think 5 slugs. I have to look at the record, but I'm hoping that it was maybe the male from last year. She was retaining sperm. I'm going to go ahead and try her again. I might give her a year off and then try her again and see what happens. And if she slugs out again, I'm just going to assume it's her. Alright, I actually got 2 clutches. I don't know if you watched the very last video with the Mystic and Super Mystic. I'm going to show this one first. So all these are going to be double het puzzle genetic stripe. Now this one here, I'm trying to look, I'll have to wait another meal or 2, but I think this might be the yellow belly, banana yellow belly, maybe pastel too. I'm going with that for now. It may change. This one here, this one might just be this one might be just pastel. I don't know, it's got some flaming on the sides. Maybe this is the pastel yellow belly. Banana, obviously. These are, I'm going to do all the males first. So all the males are going to have the banana in there. And here's another one here. Bananas for me are so hard to, and it's probably the easiest for most others. This one is, I believe, to be just a pastel banana. This one, I think, is pastel yellow belly banana. And this one, I think, is just going to be yellow belly banana. Maybe pastel too, but then I don't know. I'll figure all that out later. They're all bananas, I know that. We'll get the rest figured out. This one here, these are males. Believe it or not, there's banana in this. And I got 2 of them that are pretty much identical, I think. One's a little bit darker. This is the little bit lighter one. I'm not 100% sure if it's got yellow belly in it. To me, with those, what I call like clouds on the bottom, where you could see the little lines right there underneath where the belly is. I don't know if that's the yellow belly. And again, you have genetic stripe and puzzle, the heterozygous forms of those that are also going to influence these as well. So, but one of these males I'm keeping back. I want to say for now, it's definitely butter, definitely banana. I'm not sure about the pastel, and I'm hoping yellow belly. And we have an escapee over here. Okay, here's the other one that looks like it. Pretty much, if you look at them, this one here might have a little bit darker towards the dorsal, but the heads pretty much look the same. These might be the exact same genetics. Still has that cloudiness on the bottom there that I was talking about on the other. But I think another couple meals, it'll bring out a little more in them, and I could probably tell better. Okay, now these are all the males. We're going to stop this for a second. I'm going to put these guys back in their enclosures. Bear with me. Okay. All right, so this one here, this is the only normal we got out of the clutch. Again, she is a double het puzzle genetic stripe, and as far as I know, there's only one other person that has double hets right now at the time. There's some people that do have some in the incubator, and some with gravid females that have double hets, but as far as the puzzle genetic stripe, as far as I know, I'm the only other person besides, I think, Corey Woods is the only other one that I know of. And if I'm wrong on that, let me know, please, because I'd like to find out who all's working with this. So that's the normal. Now this girl here, she looks like a normal, but she's actually a yellow belly. You can see if I can get her to unravel. You can definitely see, you can tell that she's yellow belly just by those shots right there. This girl I'm going to keep. I'm pretty much keeping all the females. I may possibly let the normal go. And I'm keeping all but one of the males. I might keep 2 males, I'm not sure, but as far as now, just one. Okay, this here is a female, so there's no banana. I know there's lesser. I'm not sure about the yellow belly though. I almost want to say it doesn't, because I don't see like the clouds on the bottom. I call them clouds. I'm sure there's other names. They're very lightly, you can see a little, but I don't know. I'll have to get a couple other eyes on these to tell me if it's got yellow belly, but it could be pastel. So it could be pastel, lesser, or butter. So I'm gonna go with, it's definitely a female, and it's definitely butter. We'll figure it out later, but there's that girl there. And then here's another girl. I only got 4 girls out of this clutch. 5 boys, 4 girls. This one I know for sure is pastel. You can tell by the head. So I would say this one is not. So this here, I believe to be pastel, butter. This is the other girl. And look at this one has a lot brighter of a head, so I'm saying I'm pretty confident this is going to be pastel lesser. As far as the yellow belly, got a little bit of the clouds, not too much. Kind of see them a little bit there, but the alien heads are really stretched out. So I'm hoping that this has the yellow belly in it. This was a smaller egg. You could tell the size difference in these two. But that's the double het puzzle genetic stripe clutch. Now let me go ahead and set these away, and I'll grab the Super Mystic / Mystic clutch. Now this is the Mystic and Super Mystic clutch. I've already showed you what the father looks like, and I'll pull him out again. This is a Super Mystic male. And you can see it's got a little bit of stuck shed there. You can see he holds the coloring. He's probably, I don't know, 3 years old, but he holds his coloring really good. And this here, this is a Mystic male, so this one actually has
Super Mystic.
Or yeah, this is a Super Mystic male. I know that because the pattern on the male is a little bit faded than the 2 females that I have. The females probably resemble Dad more as far as the pattern goes than the male does. You can see they all shed out. Well, this one has not shed out yet. That's the last one left to shed out. But yeah, here's one of the girls. This girl's already sold. This one I'm actually keeping. This male here, he's still available. But you can see what Dad looks like and how well they hold the colors and stuff. And then let me go ahead and put him back. Now, these are all supers. And I'm actually going to be doing a video probably later on tonight when my other daughter gets here. But I'm gonna do a simplified video on how genetics work, you know, as far as recessives, incomplete dominance, and dominant genes and all that. And I'm gonna try to do a real simple, you know, try to make it where it's easy for somebody that has no knowledge on that whatsoever to kind of understand. So stay tuned for that. And if you know how it works, it's probably not worth watching. But here's a mystic. Here's the these are both boys, the two mystics, and both of these guys are available. And the boys resemble Mom. And I'll show you Mom. Mom is just a regular mystic as well. And where's Mom? Mom. Mom. Where's she at? I just cleaned a bunch of tubs.
Oh, top.
Oh, I moved her.
Top over there.
Here's Mom. So here's Mom. So as you can see, Mom's just a regular mystic. Look how there's not too much of a difference from hatchling to adults. And she is, I believe, 4 years old. So anytime you breed a mystic to anything, or a super mystic, you're always going to get mystics. Because it's a super form. And like I said, the next video I'll kind of simplify how those genetics work as far as breeding goes. Thanks for all who have subscribed to my channel recently. I really do appreciate that. That really kind of motivates me to keep this whole YouTube thing going. And I do know, especially June, I'm going to have a whole lot of hatchlings coming, a lot of egg cutting videos. I don't have any clutches hatching. I think the next one I have hatching is going to be June 1st or 2nd, like that. Somewhere in that area. But I do have, I think, like 10 clutches, or a few of them anyways. But yeah, look at this girl here. I just love the way, this one's already sold. But look at the way the pattern, how tight and small it is. It's very cool looking. The new owners of this girl here are very happy, and I could see why.
We're getting a red flash for the battery.
My red flash indicator for my battery indicator saying that battery's low is starting to flash. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video now. Thanks again for watching my videos, and have a good night. This one again is the double het. All these are going to be double het. I messed up.
You can keep going. You cut it out and you just restarted that sentence.
Oh, right.
Jeez.